Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. Going to talk about a couple new forms that have been just released by the UAR. So not going to go super in depth with them right now. Maybe we'll do some separate videos on those. But wanted you to be aware, so as you're out there using them, you're aware if they've been updated or are brand new. So the long-awaited Land REPC has been updated. I mean, it's not long awaited, but the update is long awaited. So it's going to look a little more like the standard REPC. It has the commission component built into it. The earnest money line is gone. And that one's probably worth its own video going through the Land REPC. But we got asked about that a lot. Probably long overdue updating that, but it is done and released. So that's pretty cool. Then we have an addendum. This is a brand new form, an addendum to the real estate broker's compensation agreement. So had lots of questions if you're using that form, and let's say you get it and you say, well, you know, there might be some different terms. Maybe we negotiate something down the line. How do we change this? Do we just need to cancel the old one and put in a new one? Now you can actually amend it. So there's just a blank addendum, lots of lines on it, and you can amend it. The other one is the exclusive right to sell listing agreement, right? So that one is we had a lot of feedback on that once the original post-settlement version was released, and tried to take a lot of that feedback to heart and see what would work in the form. So all of the changes are in Section 2, and that has to do with compensation. So basically, as you look at it, there are mechanisms built in for if it's an unrepresented buyer. So you can let the seller know ahead of time, hey, if we are going to represent it or not represent, if we are going to do a transaction and it's an unrepresented buyer, we have the option as the listing brokerage to put an additional fee in there. So you have your standard fee and then an additional fee. Craig and I did a video about this, Craig Wagner and I, that is out, that's talking about this form specifically. So you can go check that out. But just be aware that these are new forms or updated forms, and be aware of the changes. Go look at them. Look at that training video with Craig, and then we'll look at doing one for the Land REPC. The addendum probably doesn't need a training video for that one. And then keep giving the feedback. And there are more changes to come, or maybe not changes. You might see some addenda coming to the listing agreement as well, dealing with limited agency. That's in the works, or at least in the discussions. And we'll keep our ear to the ground and try to keep improving these forms. So the feedback's important. Hope that helps. Remember, this is not legal advice. This is legal information only. If you need specific legal advice, please contact your attorney. Thanks for tuning in.